Hey friends. Okay, so I just got home from the gym. I taught a class, I did my workout. I'm exhausted, but I didn't want to think that I left you hanging here. Okay, so I know I've told you a lot of my backstory, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about the one thing that has really changed my life, that helped me get out of that funk I was in after plastic surgery, biggest mistake ever, after still not having something that worked for me and knowing what to do. And there's really two key things that really helped me and has been my long-term key. The first thing is having a plan, right? It's so hard sometimes to stick to your nutrition, to know you're doing the right things. But guess what? When you have a plan and you actually work towards that plan, even if you're not perfect, you've made a plan. You're halfway there. You're like 80% of the way there. It leaves you so much better off than if you did not have a plan and you were just eating whatever you wanted, right? I can tell when I have a plan, even if I'm not perfect on it, I get such better results. And over the long term, that's made a huge difference in the last 4 years for me. Number 2, accountability and support. And having somebody in your corner, or a lot of somebody's in your corner, helping you, being there for you, just for moral support half the time, but also there to give you ideas, to bounce things off each other, and to just physically be that check-in point, right? And so here's the big thing that happened with me. I had never gone a day without meat, right? I literally don't think I had ever gone a day without meat. And I was at this conference with a friend of mine who I'd recently made, and she and I were rooming together for the conference. And she had seen in me a fire that I didn't see, and an ability to take something and stick to it that I didn't know I had. And so she said to me, I think you would be really great at this 3-week vegan transition program. And I'm like, lady, I'm not vegan. Like, I don't know how to eat vegan. I don't think I would survive like a day, right? Just like all these other diets, I didn't think that I could go a day without meat and all the things I was used to. And she said, no, I think you can do this. And so she as a gift, gave me this kit because she had this confidence in me. And she said, this is a 3-week plan. I want you to do it. I want you to read up on it. I want you to do it. And I want you to check in with me. And I'm going to be here to answer your questions. And I knew of one other person who had done this too, as I was searching around for more help, right? And so between these two ladies who had done this before, I checked in with them daily for 21 days, and I saw the most dramatic change in my body that I had ever seen. And it wasn't just that it was vegan, but it was a laid out plan that told me when to eat what foods. It took out all of the processed foods. It took out a lot of the foods that were bloating me, the meat, the dairy, anything processed, so many things. And it made such a huge difference in my body. I saw my body go from bleh to, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, it gave me this sense of control as well that I had never felt I had. Here comes the dogs. I was able to stick to something like I had never stuck to before. Yep, I'm an animal lover. You guys have dogs? Watch out, I'm doing a video. You're crazy. Oh, they're so excited that I'm on the floor. They think it's playtime. Okay, they're gone. So anyways, it's truly amazing. The fact that I stuck to this thing for 3 weeks, I lost 7 pounds, but with that 7 pounds, I lost like 4 to 6 dress sizes, right? I went from like a size 10, 12 down to like a size 4, 6. And I was just blown away. Not only that, but I learned so much about my body, about the foods I was eating, about the foods that I hadn't been eating. I learned new foods and new recipes, and I felt invigorated, and I felt life again, and I felt control again, which I don't know if I had ever felt control actually in my life, but now I felt control, and I wanted to share it with everybody, right? But I knew that nobody was going to jump into this. Well, not nobody, but most people were not going to just trust me and say, oh yeah, I'll do a 3-week vegan plan, right? And so what I did was I took that vegan plan and I shrunk it down and I made it little and I made it simpler and I made it something that anybody could try. And if you haven't taken a look at my 5-day vegan Kickstarter, I super duper urge you to. There's a link to it at the bottom of this email. But tomorrow, I'm going to tell you more about it. So you guys better tune in, right? All right. I got to go grocery shopping, get my food on, and enjoy the rest of my day with my family. So thank you so much for tuning in. And I can't wait to share more because my spirit is invigorated and I can't wait to talk to you guys again. All right. See ya. Bye.